Okay, first off, I wanted to start this video off by explaining why I have not been uploading recently. And no, I've not quit YouTube. It's just because I am creating animation videos for you guys because I feel like you guys will enjoy that more than like just art videos. So, but each video of animation, it takes really long time to make the animation, and everyone's asking me why you're not uploading or anything. So I thought of the idea, why don't I just like upload a video in between each animation so you guys don't have you guys have something to watch while I upload the animation video. So this channel is basically gonna be like an animation video and an animation channel and an art channel. So look out for like animation videos, but it's gonna take like a while to upload because I am still learning how to do the animations, and yeah, it just takes a while to create the animations. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So basically, in this video, we're going to we're doing a drawing prompt generator, where we take a screenshot of like, I use this app, website, and we take a screenshot and then we get something and we have to combine them, like what are we drawing and who are we drawing. And I was talking throughout the video, so I probably couldn't explain it. But basically, I took a screenshot of the two pictures and I got Naruto as an animal. So now I have to draw Naruto plus an animal combined. So like Naruto as an animal. Yeah, basically. There's like eggs wearing your clothes and like it's just random drawings. And so I just started this video off by, of course, I didn't choose it. It's because it's random. But I thought of the idea. I don't watch like anime or like Naruto. So I don't really know much about him. But all I know is like, obviously I know what he looks like, and I know he has like that. I don't know if it's like his pet or if it's like his sidekick or something, but I know he has like that animal that's like it has like three tails or something. So instead of like making Naruto as an animal, I thought I would make his like pet or whatever and include some Naruto like features, such as like his hair and his like headband. And like, as you can see, I already did this spiky hair, and I'm like starting to do that headband of his. But basically, this video, yeah, I was just trying, not this video, I was just trying like to combine those two because I thought that would be pretty smart. At first, I was gonna do like Naruto plus a lion because a lion has like a mane, and I thought that was like his hair. But then I realized it would be cooler if I thought it would be cooler if I did this, because it's like Naruto's animal, so it actually like makes sense. But yeah, that's what I decided to do. I just decided to do them too. And then, as you could see at this point, I was just like, I worked on the head first, which took a while for some reason because the hair and like the headband was kind of hard to do. But then like the features, like the eyes and like the rest, was not too hard. But I was on the sketching layer, of course, and then I was gonna do like the hard lines. I don't know what you guys call it, but I don't really know what it's called. I just call it the hard lines because I don't know the lines you go over the sketching layer with. That's what I call it, or like the hard lines. But yeah, I was just working on the body at this point because the head was finished, even though it took a while. I was working on like the most features. Like, I was trying to include like Naruto's clothes, as you can see, like his arm, and then I was trying to do like his dagger, but I don't know why this took me really long to do. This took me like probably like 20 minutes, over like 20 minutes, not even. I don't know. And then I was just testing out the circle tool, because at first it was like too tiny for me, and then it was too like still too tiny, and then I thought it was good enough because I was all zoomed in, but then when I zoomed out, I realized that it was so tiny, and like I used like a really thin, I used like a really small size, so then it was like really light. But then I was like, okay, I'll just finish it later, and then I started working on like those tails he had. I don't know what I, well, obviously it's just called tails, obviously. But I was just working on like his tail. He has three tails. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I never watched it, but I just know like most of the things. Like, I know he has three tails, and this overall was pretty easy. But the middle tail was really hard for some reason, because I didn't know where I was supposed to like finish that off. But then I realized, I thought I would just put it like blocked off. Like, I would just put it going into the foot, and then I finished the sketching layer. So then I started going over the sketch. I lowered the opacity, of course, because that's how you do this. And then I was just going over the lines, and then seeing how that looked. And then, of course, I was just making the hard layer, and then I would go and color it. But yeah, I thought I should have kept the sketching layer as the hard lines because I didn't even go lightly with the pen. Because when I draw, I want everything to be like perfect. I don't know. It's just I'm not a perfectionist. I just when I draw, I just want it to be perfect because that's how I am. I guess I don't know if you guys are like that, but that's what I'm like. But the sketching layer took me like probably I don't know, like 30 minutes because obviously we have to get like the whole. Oh my god, I'm saying obviously a lot in this video, but obviously I have to get like the whole like base down. I don't know what you guys call it. I call it the base, but like I had to get like the base drawing down, and then I have to. But for not, I don't have to make it perfect, but I like to make it perfect because that's how I am for some reason. I have like problems like that. I'm perfectionist when I draw, but not in like other things. And then I did the harder lines, pretty overlines, pretty much like twice as fast as how I did the sketching layer. But I did that. I'm surprised how fast I actually did this. It didn't take me very long, but then it took me really short because the lines weren't very clean. Like when I zoomed in, I saw it was really messy. But then I was like really tired at this point, so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go with this, and it's gonna be fun. So I just went with how it went, and then I finished that, and I started drawing the coloring layers, and then I was trying to find colors for it, and then I found these colors, and then I got the colors and just drew it on the paper. So then when I get the I could get the what's it called, the eyedropper? No, not the eyedropper. Yeah, the eyedropper, and then I can just click it and then get the colors I want instead of having to switch to the colors, switch to the colors, and then it would just take much longer. So then I just put it onto the thing, and then and then I would just have to use the eyedropper, and it would just pick that up, and then I would just do that right away. So I started off by doing the highlights. The way I color, is I color it with pen, because I like how that comes out, and then I get the watercolor wet, and then I just draw like a line, and then that blends that in. And then I just started drawing the highlights on like his hair, like the little spiky parts at the top. At the top, I know he has like highlights. So then I was gonna do like the orange highlights, and then I was gonna do like the yellow, and then blend it in. This took not too long, so I say this was pretty easy. And then I went on to the ear. I don't know if I did the ear good. I was kind of like thinking about it, but then I was just like, whatever. It looks nice. Like I thought I did too much of the orange colors, but then when I used the yellow to blend it in, I thought it looked nicer. I love using the water bucket. I don't know. I feel like it just helps so much, because it would usually you see how I just used the water bucket before for the yellow. That would have usually taken me like 10 minutes, but the water bucket makes it like the paint bucket. Oh my god. Been playing too much Minecraft, I'm calling it the water bucket. But the paint bucket, when you use it, obviously you know what it does. It just fills it in. So I think that's like one of my favorite tools in this. And then I was gonna like try adding like a light highlight, so then I was using white. But then I realized I feel like I put too much white, so then I just undid that and then did it back. And then I was doing the navy, the bandana. I don't know if it was black or navy, but I just did navy because I thought it would look better with like yellow and orange. And then when I realized I did the paint, the color, it looked like it was like low opacity, the lines. But my sketch layer was off, so I was kind of confused. So I thought maybe I used like the pencil for a little bit. So then I was trying to like fix those lines to make it not look like that. And then I just ended up fixing it somehow. I forgot how I actually did that. And then I just went on the logo. I actually don't know if it's a logo or something. And then I just did how I thought it looked like. That's the closest I got. And then I just did a light highlight. And then I went onto the mouth. And then I colored it in white for some reason. I thought it looked cool, so I just wanted to test it out. And then the face was kind of hard with the highlights. Because the middle, I think the orange fit well for like the hair and the ears, but then when it went down to the face, I think the orange was too dark, so then it just like the orange was too dark, so it didn't look as nice. But I thought, and then I was just like, I mean, it's fine. So then I just left it, and then I went on to the arms. I just noticed this guy's like really tiny arms, And then I used this, I don't know what it's called, this color. What is this color? It's like a white but darker. And then I was gonna use that to highlight for the arms. And then I went to the I'm pretty sure this is fur. It's fur. I went to the fur, and then for like all the fur and stuff, I was just gonna use that color and then like a lighter color to add the highlights. And then I was just doing the fur. I was blending them together, blending the colors together because the colors matter a lot, obviously. And then I was just doing the arm, and then I was adding the black like sleeve, and then the navy navy like streak right there. And then is that navy? That looks really dark, but yeah, I added that navy streak, and then I added the orange to the clothes, and then I just did what I did on the other arm, and then I tried doing the dagger. I didn't really like the dagger; it was way too tiny. But I was already on the coloring, so I was like, I'm not gonna fix it. But I wasn't really happy with how the dagger turned out, but I was just gonna leave it anyways. It doesn't really matter. It's just one part of the drawing. And then I colored in his jacket, and I was starting to do like the main, like the legs and then like highlight them. Like I highlighted everything, and then I was gonna do that foot, like the main color, or not the main color, the fur color. I called it main because it was like I was thinking of like lion, but I colored that in, and then I went onto the tail. I think the tail out of this whole thing, the clothes was probably the easiest because it was only one color. But for like the blending, I think the tail was the easiest because it was not too much. It was just like highlights. This was like not too much. The before, for everything else, it was like blending. But this was just like highlights, like his hair. So I just did the tail, and then I was pretty happy with how that turned out. So I didn't spend too long on this. And then yeah, I really liked how that turned out. And then I was finished. So I was just, and then I thought that was really cool. I turned off the layers. I deleted a layer by accident. And then I was gonna write thanks for watching, but then I didn't like that. So I just did Naruto plus animal. And yeah, I hope you guys